Something to like.
Don't worry.
There we go.
Oh,
Boom.
you can't even see the shirt.
Well, you're gonna have to stand up.
No.
All right. Hey, what's happening? We are live from the basement. Welcome to the 27th episode of Rasslin Rage. My name is Cody. This guy here, we call him Chunk. As you can see, he finally got a Chunk Equals Ratings t-shirt.
Yeah, I finally bought one of my own shirts.
Yes, finally. He finally bought one of his own t-shirts. That's awesome. See, and even Red Wing fan says finally. I know she's probably talking about the show. I think
she was talking about the show starting.
Most definitely.
I don't have control of that, so sorry.
So make sure you like the video. Hit the subscribe down at the bottom there, or where is it? Off to the one of these.
It's over there.
Right there.
It's somewhere.
It's like right there. There it is. All right, so there's a little thing there you can click and you can subscribe. We have t-shirts on the Rasslin Rage, the prowrestlingtees.com/Rasslin Rage. And Lord have mercy on your soul. If you're a Chunk fan, you can buy this Chunk Equals
really sweet Chunk Equals Rage.
Yeah, there you go. So you can buy that. Down
nice.
below, down below, there's some links. You can click on them. It's Fight TV. Listen, if you want to go, you can watch ROH. You can watch Impact Redemption.
Yeah, you can watch Impact Redemption. Yeah,
the price is a little steep to my liking,
for me too. But Austin Aries is the greatest wrestler of this era. So,
well, you know what they say about opinions. But anyways, you can go down there.
What, mine is the greatest?
Yeah, okay, anyways. You can go down there, you click on the link, you register. When you do that, we get $1. You don't even have to buy anything. All you have to do is fill out the information.
I got $1. Hey.
And we get $1. That's right. And let's say that later on, maybe you want to buy ROH, something. Well, they got a pay-per-view coming up. They do have something coming up this weekend, but it's not going to be on Fight TV. However, maybe in the future you want to buy an ROH pay-per-view. Maybe it's $14.99. Fight TV gives us $1, another $1, so we can make $2, right?
$2. That's
$2.
Right.
Yeah, $2. We make it's just a small commission, but everything that we make, it all goes back into the show. So
yeah, we need some more lights.
Yeah, well, I think we need better lights.
Yeah, better.
I
think we need one more right over there.
I think we need to bounce lights,
like shining at me.
No, because then it shines off all this. What we need.
Okay, then something straight above me.
Well, we can't do that either.
Kind of like
it'll be in the shop. Your head, if your head got any bigger, you wouldn't be able to fit through that door.
I'd still be just as short.
Yeah, but your head would be still wide. So, anyways, if this is your first time, make sure you like the video and you like our video, you subscribe. We thank you everybody that has followed us for 6-7 months now, something like that. Something like that. We're losing track.
Don't make me do math.
Yeah, math. After high school, you don't have to do math.
Yes, I do. I got to count the change.
You just calculator, all right? But thank you. We have every intention on continue to get better and better, which I think that we are doing. Every show just gets a little bit better and better. We still got to work on our interview skills as far as live interviews go. But hey,
especially me, man. I was horrible.
Well, you were nervous.
I was I was very nervous.
Here's the thing.
I was standing next to Justin Maine.
That's true.
You realize that,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah, I understand. I'm just. It is what it is. I mean, you're not going to get any better at it, watching me do it. You're right. Am I right?
You're right.
All right. So you got to hop in there, get your feet wet.
I was kind of laughing at the at the comment here.
Which one?
Red Wing fan 19 pancakes. They're a wrestling staple. Get it?
Yes. Brandon Wilson, hello. Nice to see you, mister. Thanks for joining us tonight. I want pancakes. Well, everybody wants pancakes because pancakes are delicious.
I want waffles.
Oh, see, I swear every time I say something, you go right against me. Doesn't matter what
Not
it is.
every time.
Usually. But there you go again, right? So anyways.
I'm pretty good at this.
We have all kinds of social media. Well, I mean, we don't have it all, but we do have Twitter and we do have Facebook. We have a page. We have a group.
We should make an Instagram.
Oh man, you can do that. That's a lot of stuff to keep track of.
Actually, I already got an Instagram.
Well, it's got to be Rasslin
Yeah, it's
Rage.
got to say our stuff. Yeah.
And see, and I'm not all about that.
I mean, all you do is take pictures and post them instead of posting them on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say. Anyways,
Huh?
we're on a mission to get 1,000 subscribers. So
Men on a mission. That's right.
Could you do us a favor? Like, share, all this stuff on your social media. Share our videos, please. Ask people to come on in. Hey, Mr. Henry.
Hey,
Mr.
nice.
Henry. Hey, Mr. Andrew DRC. Nice to see you. Pancakes and waffles. That's very good. And then, what Riddlers or what was he?
Oh, do you see this?
No.
Pancakes and waffles. What about Cyrus Satine being a waffle in the Evolve show this past weekend?
I didn't get to see it yet.
I didn't either. I haven't seen that.
I'll have to check that out.
Hopefully there was some syrup involved or something. But,
No, I never even heard that.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So we're on a mission to get 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube. Please share the channel, share it with your friends, get them to subscribe. We need to get to 1,000, so hook us up. All right. Remember, at the end of the show, we do legit wrestling questions. Throughout the show, people might throw some things out at us. Make sure that save them for the end so that we can do them. They have to be legit, though, Chunk. They have to be legit.
Yeah.
We don't want to know how.
I want to know. I want to know what kind of beard balm you use.
Beard balm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got all
to make that fur patch look all nice and pretty like that.
Oh yeah. Okay. It looks real nice and pretty. Whatever you say. So you can even
yes, Hooks. Hooks is the name.
Listen to this guy. You can try to woo Chunk if you want, because apparently people like him. So
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, not that kind of woo.
Yeah, not that kind of woo.
Cease and desist. Cease and desist.
And you can ask him something about wrestling because he seems to think he knows everything. So you can do that too with legit wrestling
Wait,
questions.
what'd you just
section.
say? I seem to think I know everything?
Yeah.
Well, first off, it's not a thought. It's a fact.
Listen to this guy. So after we come back, we're gonna go to the intro, and we're gonna set up the collector's corner because we got a little bit to talk about before we go into it. So when we come back, we're gonna talk about let's see here, Mr. Craig Allen Leap's collection. But before we do that, I got a follow up from Bryan about last week. Okay, so when we come back. All right. Well, welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. So last week, you remember we showed off Bryan.
Oh, I remember.
And it's Holt House. Holt House was his name.
Yeah, Holt House. Yeah.
Holt House. So, anyways, we followed up with him, and someone asked the question.
Yeah.
About the Goldberg, right?
Yeah. Did he have to stand in line?
No,
with it?
he did not. He actually works for a organization or promotion, MCW, out in Maryland. And he is the guy in charge of booking the flights and travel for the guys that come in. So he said, no, it was just on the car ride over from the airport.
Nice. I just went and picked up Goldberg at the airport.
Yeah, he picked up
just
Goldberg.
Signed my thing for me. No big deal.
And had him sign the Goldberg stand-up in the car on the way over to wherever they were going. So that's...
That's an amazing job.
Yeah, that is.
I'd give my left arm for that.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not much left in my left arm, but
Yeah, and he has a pretty extensive collection. But he shared with us, and I haven't asked him yet.
Right.
And I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. However, he was telling us, and you remember, he was telling us that 13 days before Roddy Piper died, he was at the MCW show, and the very last Piper's Pit took place at the MCW show.
Right.
And he sent us the video. So I'm going to ask him in the future, or here shortly. We just didn't fit it into the show tonight, and I haven't talked to him. So, but I want to ask his permission, and maybe he'll let us show it on the show. I don't know.
Right, that'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely would be cool. But I definitely, he was telling us when he met him, he was driving Piper around.
Yeah.
He took Piper to his daughters in New Jersey.
Yeah.
He says he's a real class act. He was a real class act guy. So that's
cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome that he did that. So when we come back, we are going to take a look at, let me see here, make sure I got this correct. Craig Allen Leap's collection. Now, this is in Collector's Corner. When you see this, this is going to be insane. All right, this guy's got over 7,000 items. All right, 7,000 items of wrestling stuff. Chunk, he put you to shame. Okay.
The last guy did.
Well, that's true. But
I mean, you said I had a problem.
you do have a problem. All right, when we come back,
I don't have enough money.
All right, give me a second here. I got to set all this up. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're going to take a look at Craig's collection. Craig's collection has over 7,000 items. Right here, he's got, you see this? This is a bunch of his wrestling belts he's got. Looks like some of them have autographs on them. He didn't give me the information on who has autographed these, but I could see the old WCW. I don't know if that's a WWE version or not.
WWE spinner belt.
Yeah, the spinner.
ECW heavyweight championship belt.
The United States title. Yeah, there's a few in there that look pretty nice. The old. Yeah, look at that. Is that the Universal? Or the Undisputed?
Undisputed, yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
All right, cool. So those are his titles that he has. He laid those out, took a picture for us. Hey, you remember these, Chunk? Look at that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got...
I didn't have... I wasn't rich enough to have that.
Well, I had one.
But yeah, of course, you're from Marysville. My cousin had one. He's from Kimball.
Yeah.
You know, poor Huron kids didn't have things like that.
Yes. So his name's so Andrew D'Arcy's action, whose collection this is. This is Craig Allen Leap. This one here. This is a different guy than last week. Last week was Bryan Holthouse.
Holthouse.
He works for MCW out in Maryland. Anyways, so these were awesome. I had one of these when I was a kid. Funny story. You ready? Funny story about this. This was a Christmas present. And remember the old like that with the Hogan figure right there? Mm-hmm. They didn't move. Right. They were just molded, right?
Big rubber wrestlers.
Yeah, they were just molded like that. So anyways, my mom hid this in her closet. She had this big walk-in closet. And I went in there. I don't know, they let me run around one day. And I went in there and I took it out. And I started playing with it in the middle of the living room. And my mom woke up and she wasn't happy.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, but so yeah, I had one of these once. I don't know what happened to it. I wished I would have kept it because these things are worth a little bit of money now.
Yeah, I know.
You know, this guy's got. Well, I don't know if they're in the boxes or not, but he's got 3 boxes anyways, right?
Well, yeah, the 2 rings and the cage match accessory, the old school blue.
Oh yeah, that one. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, man, come on.
Oh, wow. All right. So next up now is just a ring by itself with autographs.
Yeah, that's the same ring, it looks like.
I sent him a message to ask him to see what who these are.
Tito Santana, I can see right there. Says
that's
Tito
big.
Santana right there.
Is that Bundy right
here.
there? Big
yep.
King Kong
Bundy.
Nikolai Volkov. George the Animal Steele.
The Iron Sheik.
I don't know who you know who that is.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
I can't tell.
Nope.
Yeah. So he didn't get back to me in time to see it or not, so to know who everybody is there. But that's pretty sweet. I'd want one of those. That'd be sweet. And then so there's 3 pictures right here.
Paul Orndorff.
Is that who that is?
This is right here. Look.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. So
Just like that, it was gone.
right. Yeah. Just like that, it's gone. Now these are 3 different photos right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I almost bought this Roddy Piper thing right here next to the TV.
Oh. Okay.
And
Yeah.
And he's got the Shawn Michaels one as well. Those are like, they're called like championship edition statues or something like that. I forget, but they sell those on WWE Shop.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's got another ring sitting there. He's got a bunch of stuff just stacked up. I mean, look at all that stuff, man. That's insane. But he's got it all out on display, so that's kind of cool too.
Look, the big rubber wrestlers.
Yeah, I wonder if his wife.
Snuka.
I wonder if he's married, and if his wife's into wrestling.
And if not, how does she feel about this? My wife wouldn't. I mean, I get the man cave, but I'm not even allowed to spill out. You know, my stuff can't cross the threshold of the doorway, and that's it. You know.
Well, yeah, and I have my man
he's
cave.
got
Obviously,
man.
we're in it. I mean, but
Yeah, and your man cave is 3 of mine. So
well, and the thing is I'm running out of room.
yeah. Hi. How you doing? You're running out of room. I'm out of room. I bet I was out of room before I started collecting wrestling stuff. Are you kidding me?
Right.
All the Red Wing stuff I got.
Well, you see, he's got a couple of those big version NWO right
Yeah,
there.
those are cool.
You know, Hogan.
Their arms move. They're
Yeah.
not like fully articulated, but
Then he's got a Stone Cold over here with a ring in there. Looks like a SmackDown ring. Well, you know, some of the ones that we were talking about, the ones that don't move.
yeah,
Yeah.
these ones right here in the middle. That
Yeah.
looks like Andre the Giant, Jimmy Jimmy Superfly Snuka, and I'm not sure if that's George the Animal Steele or one of the Road Warriors, but
Well,
my
the one on
guess
the
is,
right. That's
George
George
the Animal
that's
Steele
George
was
Animal
going to be
Steele.
my guess.
All right, so next picture. Whoa! So this is just a
Hey, yeah, look at that.
yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's what my room's going to end up looking like. Oh yeah, watch.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let's go to the next one.
I mean, hold on. Oh,
This is two different pictures here. The one on the left and the one on the right. But the ones are what are those called right there? The Fury.
I have no idea. I've never seen those before.
I have
Those
seen
are
a few.
pretty
of them.
sweet,
There's a
though.
couple that look like they're autographed. And then there's a bunch down here that are out of the box. And then, you know, the classics up here. No, that one's autographed. I can't see who it is, though. That one's autographed, too. There's Jimmy Hart. That's autographed.
Yeah,
Whoops.
he's got Jimmy Hart, the Honky Tonk Man, and Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Yeah.
Name that tag team.
I don't remember.
Rhythm and Blues.
Yeah. So, and then he look at this, man. These are all wrestling DVDs. This is insane.
Oh, he's got the three members of Demolition together.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at, is that insane or what?
oh wow, yeah.
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 All right, and we were talking about this on Sunday with Mr. Weir, and I think this is the next picture here. These are the event chairs. He
Oh
said,
yeah, look at this.
yeah, he said they're double stacked. There's at least 75 of them in there. Now I wonder, and I'm going to follow up with him because he hasn't answered me back, but I'm going to follow up with him, and I want to know if he's obtained these himself, or if donated, or maybe somebody, you know, he bought them from somebody, or maybe he knows somebody that we need to know too.
Yeah, hey.
You know, so
Just name drop Rasslin Rage.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
So we want to say, you know, big special thank you to, you know, Mr. Craig Allen Leap for the awesome deal there. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. So there we are. We're back, and there was really no way for me not to show that. So I had to. That's the way we did it. It was the easiest way for me to do. So that was pretty sweet, don't you think, there, Chunk?
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah. Do you want one of those? Do you want when you think about, because you're still in the process of setting up your cave, and you got your drywall up, your mud's done, right?
No, we have changed
Oh,
We've
Lord.
changed the plan. The small room is now the bedroom. And the big room is now the man cave.
So now you got to do everything that you did to that room to that
room.
Oh,
right.
Lord Almighty.
And so check it out though. I've got the wife talked into allowing me to drywall all the way, make the whole wall go all the way up to the peak of the roof. That way I have all that wall space for action figures.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, I'm going to need a 48-foot ladder, but, you know,
Oh, Lord.
it'll be worth it.
Oh, boy. So that is Collector's Corner. I think we have... Oh, wait. Here it is. I think we have some news to talk about. Lots of good stuff in All the Rage. What do you think?
Lots of it.
Lots of good stuff. When we come back, All the Rage. All right. So, you know, over the weekend we had WrestleMania, but, you know, every year before WrestleMania you have the Hall of Fame. Okay? And with this year's Hall of Fame, WWE released a whole set of T-shirts.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 7 total. And the one I liked the most was the whole entire class.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Goldberg
No, it was the entire class, and of course the Goldberg was front and center, but you had the Hall of Fame logo, and then they were all, you know, scattered throughout the T-shirt. Maybe when I have money, I'll get one. What's that? Oh, the not looking good.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just that computer, I guess.
I hope so.
I don't know.
Because it looks decent on yours.
Well, it looks good here. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just running a little.
You're a little crazy is what you are.
Of course I am.
Yeah. So, sorry about that. Here we come again. Love the intro, boys. Thank you. We appreciate that. Those all cost money. So I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe when I get a little bit extra cash coming in.
Fight TV. Fight TV.
Yeah. We'll, I'll grab one of those. By the way, happy Rusev Day, everybody.
No, Rusev Day has been canceled.
Rusev Day.
Rusev Day has been canceled
Rusev Day.
by Jinder Mahal,
Rusev Day.
the modern
I don't
day
care what that dude says.
Maharaja.
I could care less. So you broke the story last week on our show, and it's confirmed former WWE superstar Al Snow has purchased the developmental territory Ohio Valley Wrestling,
Yeah.
otherwise known as OVW.
I told you my sources are never wrong.
Yes, can I get a Rusev Day? There we go, see?
Rusev Day has been canceled.
So
Yeah, that was good.
that's going to be interesting because OVW is not too far away from here.
Yeah, I know. I was, as soon as I heard Al Snow about it, I was like, man, we might have to go down to OVW and just check it out. You know what I mean? Because,
Maybe.
I mean, Al Snow still works hand in hand with Vince and Triple H.
Does he?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's backstage all the time.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know about all that.
Mm-hmm.
So during the Hall of Fame ceremony, there was a promo, commercial, whatever you want to say, on the network. They're going to bring back the King of the Ring tournament, and they're going to do another Mae Young Classic.
I loved the King of the Ring tournament. It was a perfect way to build up and coming talent. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, it seems like so now they're taking like gimmick things and putting them because the King of the Ring was one pay-per-view.
Was a
not?
pay-per-view, yeah.
Right. And so now they'll probably do like they did with War Games with NXT. They'll probably make it part of another pay-per-view instead of adding another pay-per-view to the mix, which isn't not that bad of an idea, to be truthfully honest.
Hopefully the writers write it well. That's, you know.
Well, hopefully.
That's always my that's always my worry.
Well, you can put some money down on that one.
Money down on what? Whether or not they ruin it?
Yeah.
Well, only if I get to say yes.
Well, there you go. So, obviously, most people that are watching this have already watched WrestleMania. So, Undertaker was scheduled to face Rusev in a casket match.
And yeah, what do you mean originally? Wait a minute, what?
You didn't know this?
I mean, what?
I mean, what? He's been replaced.
By who?
Y2J.
So no more Rusev Day?
Not in Saudi Arabia.
I told you no more Rusev Day.
In Saudi Arabia, I think it might be illegal in Saudi Arabia.
Well, no. It's probably because they don't want to see his boobies bouncing.
Oh, Lord. So, anyways, yeah. So Undertaker's going to face off against Chris Jericho in the greatest Royal Rumble or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah. Where at?
Saudi Arabia.
No. What's the pay-per-view?
The greatest. I don't know if it's pay-per-view, but the greatest Royal Rumble.
I believe we talked about this before.
Well, yeah, you said it was going to be Rusev. But...
No. I mean, I just said that The Undertaker would be there.
Oh, okay.
Like weeks ago.
Anyways, so there's some grumblings about this, and it's, it's kind of dirt sheet, but they're saying that Rey Mysterio may be appearing at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, I know that he's got. Well, he did say he was going to do the show that he was supposed to do for New Japan, and then before he got hurt.
Yeah, I was going to say he's injured right now, right?
Yes.
So,
yes, definitely.
I mean, this is the next thing, right? The Greatest American Bash or whatever it's called.
In Saudi Arabia. Oh, man, there's something wrong with you. So WWE Hall of Famer Jerry Lawler, during his podcast, what's it called?
Oh, yeah, man.
Dinner with the King.
Mm-hmm.
He told his listeners that he suffered 2 weeks prior to WrestleMania. He suffered a stroke, and his face was drooping. I guess one day he woke up and he was fine, and he fulfilled his requirements for WrestleMania, and he also competed at WrestleCon, I believe, against Jack Ryan, or whatever that dude's name is.
He wrestled?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
He had a stroke and then wrestled?
Yeah. He's
Jerry
old
Lawler
school, man. He's old school. But yeah, he suffered a stroke, and I guess he's okay now.
I don't have any cash.
Now,
Jerry Lawler is a badass.
I didn't put this in on our social media, but it's being reported that he suffered the stroke while having sexual intercourse with his wife or girlfriend.
That's even better. I told you.
So,
how old is Lawler? He's in his 60s,
I don't know.
Right?
He's old.
Man.
He's old, for sure. So, Lucha Underground, Season 4.
Whoa, back up.
Season 4 return date has been revealed. They announced at WrestleCon that Season 4 will start on June 13th at 8 p.m. on El Rey Network. June 13th. With that, wait a minute.
El Rey Network. What's that?
It's a cable network.
Cable?
I thought you watched Lucha Underground.
Yeah, that's not where I watch it. I watch it on Netflix.
Oh, so you're one of those guys.
Yeah, one of those guys.
All right. So, your buddy.
Which buddy?
Your best friend, Alberto El Patron.
Oh, he's such a DB.
He got himself fired.
Yeah, future endeavor. Yeah.
El fired. And so...
That would be El Fuego. El Fuego. Alberto El Patron El Fuego.
El Fuego. He no-showed for the Impact Wrestling
the
deal.
whole weekend.
No, he was at the WrestleCon. Apparently, there's a video.
But he left, didn't he?
Apparently, there's a video, and there is a video online of him at WrestleCon, and he was a little tipsy, talking. I forget who he was talking with.
Talking schmack.
Yeah,
probably.
he was.
That's all he does. That guy, I can't.
Carlito. I think he was
really
talking to Carlito.
Like Alberto.
I know you don't.
Really don't. And my friend Congo Kong doesn't like him either, I don't think.
Yeah, so for a fact Congo Kong don't like him. But so after he no-showed, there was the Lucha Underground Impact dual event thing there.
Yeah, and that was a really. Did you watch?
No, I didn't get to watch
really
it yet.
good.
I'll probably watch it eventually, but so he was supposed to show, he didn't show, and then Impact released him. And their official statement was, this comes from ImpactWrestling.com. Impact Wrestling announced today that it has terminated its agreement with Alberto El Patron, effective immediately. Now,
Andale.
a follow-up to this, and I didn't write this in here because I just read it. I read it after I wrote the outline or whatever. El Patron, Del Rio, whatever you want to call him, he has released a statement concerning this, and apparently he says he was having there was a family issue, and that's all you need to know. Basically, is what
That's all you need to know.
I'm summarizing, of course.
I mean, at least the same thing happened to him that would happen to me if I went to my, I'm not coming in today because I got some family issues, and that's all you need to know.
Well, and so that's exactly his response. And he's basically said that, his plan was to be done with wrestling in a year anyways.
Completely?
Yeah, so he says he's going back to Mexico.
Bye.
He's going back to Mexico.
Hopefully he does that MMA stuff and puts a mask on.
No, I don't think so. He was saying he's going to go back to Mexico, do some things in Mexico wrestling-wise, and then at a certain time he's going to be done.
Like amateur or...
I don't know.
You're not sure?
No, it didn't
say that.
Because
he's an amateur wrestler.
It didn't say
Roman Greco, I guess, is what it's called.
I'm just saying that's his statement that he gave, right? And that's the release that I read.
Do you have pictures of this, Mr. DRC?
Regardless, he no-showed to his...
no-show.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So...
Good luck with your future endeavors.
Through the weekend, or I think it was either on NXT or WrestleMania...
what?
That they announced that Bruce Pritchard, also known as Brother Love, is getting his own WWE Network show. It's going to be a spin-off of his existing podcast, so it's going to kind of be like the Stone Cold podcast that they had on the network, which was a spin-off of Stone Cold's deal. But anyways, it's going to be called Something Else to Wrestle With, which is his original show is called Something to Wrestle With. So... I guess I was reading something about it, and they were saying that basically that whenever there's a major pay-per-view and he does a show, the ratings go up. So they decided they wanted to put him on the network. Obviously Vince McMahon's not stupid.
Everybody loves Brother Love.
Not everybody.
What?
Well, I mean, Brother Love, but Bruce Pritchard, not so much. Not
Brother
everybody
Love
loves Pritchard.
is the man that brought The Undertaker to the WWE.
What, you're Bruce Pritchard. You didn't... And then maybe it was just his character in Impact, but not a lot of people liked him when he was in Impact there for a minute.
Oh, yeah, I know.
All right, so...
Yeah, I know.
And he's also made some disparaging comments about people during his podcast.
About a lot of people, yeah.
So...
But, I mean, that's why I like him.
Okay. So never mind. We'll stay on topic here.
Keep it real.
So I'm a little sad about this right now. I might shed a tear.
Wait, right here it says you're only slightly a little upset.
Yeah, well,
slightly a little means you're about to cry. So I gotta watch this. I should have brought popcorn.
Zack Sabre Jr. has signed a long-term contract with New Japan Wrestling and is no longer wrestling for Evolve.
And is also the next member of the Bullet Club.
He lost over the weekend for Evolve. He dropped his title to Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
And Sabre was the Evolve champ, and he now no longer is. And
you are really sad about this.
Yes, because, and I'll tell you why. Because when I met him, there he is right there. When I met him, I had a picture taken. And when we got our tickets to 105, I went and had the 8x10 printed out. And I was going to have it signed.
Ahead. Yeah, you planned ahead.
Yeah, I planned too far ahead, apparently.
Yeah, stop it.
Yeah. But I did print out the Matt Riddle picture, too, that I got with Matt Riddle. So hopefully I can get him to sign that. But, yeah, so I'm a little... Maybe I'm just being a little selfish, I guess. But hopefully, maybe eventually, in the future I'll see that guy again and get that autograph. So, did you see this one?
I did see this.
Okada. I don't know how to say his first name, so I'm not even going to butcher it. But he has been confirmed for the Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks All-In event.
I want to go to that so bad.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can swing it.
When is it?
I don't know.
September, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. It depends on the date because I'm going to see Ozzy that September.
You and your Ozzy. All right.
What?
I said you and your Ozzy.
Well, Stone Sour's going to be there too.
Ooh, no,
yeah, I've seen them live too.
See, I did try to ask my. I was trying to say something to my wife. She didn't want to go.
She didn't want to go.
No.
Well, there's an extra seat.
Anyways,
you can go. I can get you a ticket.
Really?
Probably.
How much?
Probably like $36 or something like that. I forget what they were.
Lawn?
Yeah.
Yay.
On the hill.
Hey.
We're gonna have. Well, no, it can't be like that. We're gonna have old people with us.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
So,
all right.
My uncle Richard.
I don't know if I remember him. So we are.
We've never been to India. Oh, my bad. That says Indies.
Oh, Indies.
I'm not an international superstar.
You got perfect timing. By the way, Mr. D'Arcy there is the literal definition of big pimpin'.
Huh? What?
He is the big pimpin'.
The big pimpin' edible Michael Barnes?
That's right.
I don't know about that.
I do. I know all about it. So
I don't know. He's got a cat named Hooks.
That's mostly your fault.
So I know it.
We're going into some indies. Look at that. He's got some great timing. So here we go. All right. So Chunk and I both watched NXT TakeOver and Supercard of Honor. Supercard of Honor is ROH. I wasn't
at the same time.
At the same time, and I mean the ladder match was okay.
Supercard of Honor was amazing.
And
what?
Yeah, I'm not exactly.
Man, I love Ring of Honor.
I like Ring of Honor, but I'm not. That's not one of the better pay-per-views that I've seen of Ring of Honor.
Well, no, yeah, I agree with that. Like in a ranking system, I would put that probably second or third.
Yeah,
you know,
it wasn't good as TakeOver.
No, NXT TakeOver was the top show of the weekend that I watched.
There you go. Okay, so
the
it's out there
number one
now.
show
You
that
put
I
it out
watched
there.
all weekend.
You put it out there.
Tommaso Ciampa. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that guy got some.
He got more heat than anybody I've ever seen in my.
Crazy,
he got more
man.
heat than Freddy Krueger.
Or the devil himself. So this Sunday, ROH will be in Columbus, Ohio for Masters of the Craft. If you can't make it to the show, they'll be showing it live on their streaming service called Honor Club, which you can go on there. You can go to their website and you can purchase that if you want. So, you know, it's not going to be on Fight TV. I don't know why, but I think it's just going to be one of those Honor Club exclusives. So now, tonight, as we speak, Horror Slam is putting on a show at the Rockies Pub in Riverview, Michigan. Doors opened at 7 and the show started at 8.
I believe that's where Adam Rose is, right?
He is tonight, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's there tonight. Yeah. So tomorrow, Port Huron, Michigan, the big BWCW show, one of the best promotions in the state of Michigan. They're going to be taping their In Your Face series.
One of?
Doors open at 6:45. The bell time is 7:30.
Did you say one of?
Well, yeah.
No. The.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen. We gotta stay humble, right? Everybo's got to be humble.
We are.
All right. So quit interrupting me while I'm doing this promo.
Mountains.
Could you just shut up now?
Whoa! That's not very. Put some money in the jar. Put some money. That is a cuss word. Put some money.
Shut up.
I don't allow my children to say it.
Well,
put some
I'm
money
not your kid, and you're my house.
You are my kid.
No. Anyways, moving on.
Cody, I am your father.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, if you haven't been to a BWCW show, you should definitely get to one because every show is better than the last. They put on one of the best shows in the state. They definitely leave you wanting more. And like Mr. DRC said in the room, this is fan appreciation night. So buy one ticket, get one free. Now, I don't know. Is that still at the door, too? I thought that once you get to the door, they were 20 apiece.
I wish it was buy one hot dog, get one free. I'm always hungry when I go to the show.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, because I usually just get out of work, you know what I mean? So I get home, shower, and on my way.
Right. So,
hot dogs.
the savior, formerly known as Sweat, Cyrus Satine, is in the main event facing off against MM3. This is slated to probably be one of the best matches.
Oh yeah, this is going to be
BWCW.
an amazing match.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It'll probably put them because next year there's going to be the BWCW Awards. This might put Cyrus Satine or MM3 in the play, or both actually,
in position for a title shot.
Well, that and match of the year.
Oh man,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
That could put them in contention for it. I'm looking forward to the show. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there.
I haven't seen a flyer.
They're online. I've seen one online.
So I mean,
well, see, here's the thing. The promoter was in New Orleans. Did you hear about this?
Oh no.
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
What was he doing there?
Yeah. Him, your boy.
Oh, he was with my homeboy.
Yeah, your boy, Half Pint Punk, and then Buddy the Bulldog.
Yeah.
They were all. Well, Andrew wasn't.
He wasn't.
But the little guys, they were pancakes.
So what you're saying is Andrew wasn't a big steaming pile of pancakes?
No. I didn't know where you were going with that. And I'm going, oh my God. All right. Anyways, no, he was a jester.
Ah.
He came out with New Day.
I thought I recognized him.
He came out with
the bar.
Yeah. And the Half Pint Punk and
Buddy the Bulldog.
They came out with the New Day.
Well, obviously. I mean,
and there's a meme of them doing the worm.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. And we have videos of us all popping.
Oh yeah.
They all came out.
They got the
Michael
biggest
Edible
pop
Barnes
of the night.
is shaking the tush.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
He was getting down.
Oh
boy.
yeah, he was having fun too.
So there's videos on our Facebook page or in the group. So if you check those out, I bet you guys might get a kick out of those because we all had a blast when we seen that. If you can't make it out to Blue Water, maybe you're down, in the southern part of the state, down near Cadillac. UWE is having their spring fling show at the Wexford Civic Center. I couldn't find any other information on that. I'm sure if I'd have looked a little harder, I'd have found it. But I don't think anybody on the show lives down that way anyways. So, but if you're interested, you can look it up.
I don't even know where Cadillac is.
It's down in the...
There used to be one in my driveway.
Right.
But it broke down.
Before we had... So we already talked about it, so let's talk about it a little more. I was talking to Michael Edible Barnes the other day, and, he didn't get to meet Vince, but he did get to meet Charlotte Flair.
So did I.
Well, yeah, but not like he did.
Different.
Not like he did.
It's the same, but
right.
different.
We don't have a intro video for this yet.
Wait. Did he meet Alexa Bliss?
I'm not sure.
Did you meet Alexa Bliss? Because nobody really cares about Charlotte, honestly. But everyone loves Alexa Bliss.
Speak for yourself. I'm sure PKSA Port Huron in there.
I haven't seen him yet.
Would agree with me.
Nah.
BWCW confirmed that Justin Maine will not be in Port Huron tomorrow night to face Adam Rose. He had prior commitment.
Oh, no.
Dang it. I met everyone except Taker. Oh, dang it. So
You met Alexa Bliss? Oh man, you are a lucky individual.
So in this section, we talk Feds. Basically, we talk about WWE, right? Okay. So Takeover. I really enjoyed Takeover. The ladder match for the first North American NXT title was pretty epic. You got to see Ricochet for the first time on TV in
his
WWE.
first move was a moonsault. I was like, oh my goodness.
We also got to see EC3 in the WWE ring. Who else did we have?
Eric Bateman.
Yep. Go ahead. Who?
No, I was just joking.
Okay.
EC3, Eric Bateman, or whatever.
Right.
I don't remember. I don't know.
Adam.
Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
Adam Page, obviously, or Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, dude.
Sorry.
Adam Cole.
I do that all the time.
But
weren't there 5?
Yes, there was. But it was pretty great match, and the whole night. I'm not exactly sure why they didn't put the title match as the main event instead of Gargano.
That was the nostalgia feel for Takeover.
Yes.
It was the end of their feud kind of thing.
Right.
But I honestly, with that happening, I honestly thought that it was going to be the last night we saw one of them two on NXT. I figured one of them would come to the main roster after that.
No, we'll see. You never know. They could have something in the works and they're just putting it off. Settle. Where Charlotte is way hotter.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
She's stunning.
I agree with that because Ronda Rousey looks like Chunk from the Goonies. And you know who else looks like Chunk from the Goonies? No, Chunk from Rasslin Rage.
No.
Yeah.
Not even one. So NXT was well worth watching, in my opinion. And I think it blew the doors off everything that we watched, to be truthfully honest with you. But I am wholeheartedly looking forward to the day that Triple H is awarded the keys to the kingdom.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Because if it's going to be anything like NXT, I'm all in. No pun intended. All right.
Oh, cease and desist.
Cease and desist. So WrestleMania. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right. There's a lot of butthurt going on.
Oh my goodness.
On the internet concerning WrestleMania, and I don't understand. Can you make anybody happy when it comes to wrestling anymore?
No, you can't.
Oh my God, it just drives me nuts. Now listen, I can understand not being happy with certain things as a fan. Maybe your dude didn't win. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like you can't sit there and. It was a good WrestleMania. You know why I think it was a good WrestleMania? Remember we talked about last week, you said one of the things that WrestleMania has been lacking is the nostalgia.
Right.
And in this WrestleMania lacked nostalgia other than Undertaker, really.
But that was enough.
Right. Okay. What I really, really did like about WrestleMania is everybody thought we thought for months that Roman Reigns was going to win the title. We figured that AJ Styles was going to put over Shinsuke Nakamura. Who would have thought that Braun Strowman would pick a little 10-year-old kid out of the crowd to win the tag team championship?
Who would have thought Asuka's streak was going to end?
Right.
Oh, I did.
Then you had Asuka's streak. Okay.
Yeah, but
Nia Jax winning the title. Everything that it wasn't predictable.
Yeah,
and
every
time
why
something happened, we were like, "Oh my God!"
That's why I liked it.
And the main event.
Not a Brock Lesnar fan at all. The match was more of a snore fest than anything, but I fully enjoyed the finish.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like I said, we all thought that he was going to lose.
Right. That's why I enjoyed it.
And
because
obviously,
I didn't see it coming.
Obviously, we do know now that Brock Lesnar has re-signed with WWE. But I think now they've already built in some legit heat on this guy. And he's definitely not going to be well liked because people don't like him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Excuse me. And I really think that the match, like you said, the match wasn't all that in a box of chips. But
we got to see blood, though.
I think it achieved exactly what they wanted.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They want you to hate Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And they want you to like Roman Reigns.
I don't think that... I think they got half of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Everyone hates Brock now. Because
if they turn
he's still here.
It's true, but I think that they've achieved pretty much what they're trying to do. There is a forward push for Roman Reigns to be liked by the people, and it's like John Cena. The kids love the guy. Funny story, I had some wrestling figures. I had like 80 of them sitting there. The youngest one picks one up. Guess who it is?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
John Cena.
Oh.
This is John Cena.
Oh, well, yeah, every kid. My 3 kids at the house don't even watch wrestling, and they know who John Cena is.
Right. Happy Rusev Day.
Rusev Day has been canceled by Jinder Mahal.
Don't listen to this guy. All right, so anyways, some key points about WrestleMania. We kind of talked about it, but let's go back a minute. Let's back up a second. One of the things that people were complaining about was how long WrestleMania was.
I loved it.
And that's the thing is it wasn't like it drug out for a long period of time. And if you watched the kickoff show, you were watching for 7 hours.
Right.
If
it was 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So they actually extended that. They didn't extend WrestleMania.
Right. And then WrestleMania itself was 5 hours. And,
right.
it pretty much ended right on the dot.
Yeah.
It was supposed to. It was. I think a lot of people aren't used to staying up till midnight to watch wrestling. And especially for the people that have kids, on Sunday night. You know what I mean? So on Sunday night, you don't want your kids staying up till midnight.
No.
You know what I mean? Especially if they're 8, 9, 10
right.
years old. So I could see that. And I mean, when I went to Raw with my buddy Sean, there was people, Raw is done at 11. There was people jetting out of there at 10 o'clock. And we're talking expensive floor seats.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, man, I wouldn't even took my kid then, if I was going to plan on leaving. But regardless, some key talking points here. Braun picks Nicholas. He wins the tag titles, only to...
At first, I thought the young man had a debilitating disease or...
Like he was a Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish kid,
But he was a plant.
Come to find out he's a plant. He was a ref's kid.
John Cone.
Now I'm like, well...
Joe Cone or John Cone.
What was the point,
I don't mind it, regardless of whatever it is. I don't mind that it happened.
Right. It is what it is.
What sucks is that the following night, they...
dropped him.
They nothing.
I kind of liked it. But I think they could have done more with this storyline.
I think so.
You know what I mean? They could have told Braun that the kid couldn't compete, that he'd have to choose a different partner each week until he found one that he liked.
Right.
Something like that. But instead, they just make him drop it. But it set up a tag tournament or something.
Yeah,
right?
that's what they're going to do now. Now that we know AOP is now up,
Man,
so
I've been waiting for this call up for a long
and I really thought
time.
that they would take AOP to SmackDown with the Bludgeon Brothers, but because AOP legitimately, from a psychological standpoint, really AOP is really the only tag team in my mind as far as that could even compete with the Bludgeon Brothers.
Physical angriness, I guess.
Right, but we'll see what happens. And now we got the shake-up coming.
Right, so maybe the Bludgeon Brothers.
So you never know. They could just shake it all up. And now that there's the shake-up, maybe we'll see some more call-ups from NXT that we didn't see, like Gargano. You know what I mean?
You know what I didn't like about the call-up from AOP? The end of their match, they left Paul Ellering standing at the end of the ramp. Yeah. I didn't like that.
Once they make main roster, they never really have a valet.
I know, and that's horrible.
The only person that still has a valet would be Rusev.
And The Miz.
Well, his wife hasn't been there in a while.
No. I mean, those two guys.
Yeah, but they actually wrestle.
Yeah, but they're like once a year or something. Not very well.
Okay.
It's like Vince goes, hey, just go out there and stink the place up, okay? Because both of those guys are way above talented, and they job out every week. Those are the jobbers of the week. The Miz Taraj.
So Charlotte ends the streak. She beats Asuka.
I know, and everybody that I watched WrestleMania with was so very disappointed with that.
Well,
I however, was overjoyed. Asuka's overrated.
He was overjoyed. Listen to this guy. She's not overrated.
Oh yeah, way overrated.
Okay, see.
Immensely.
Okay, moving on. Bludgeon Brothers win new tag team titles. They destroyed everybody.
Yeah.
AJ retains.
Nobody saw that coming.
No.
Nobody.
But Shinsuke turns on him.
Nobody saw that coming either.
So that's, like I said, this is one of the reasons why WrestleMania was as good as
Do you like that?
What?
Do you like the Shinsuke turn?
I'm not entirely happy. Let me see where this character goes. You know, the bad Shinsuke Nakamura. Where does it go from here? You know what I mean?
Oh man, it could get amazing.
It could, but I want to see it. I'm on the fence, Chunk.
If WWE allows it to get amazing, then it could be amazing. But I don't see them allowing Shinsuke Nakamura to be Shinsuke Nakamura. You know what I mean? Because you go back and you watch some of his old stuff from other promotions, and he's amazing.
Oh yeah,
an amazing heel. So
he just said he's amazing. All right. So, anyways, Brock retains the title. Nobody saw that coming because for months and months and months,
I saw it coming.
The dirt sheet said otherwise.
Well, yeah.
You know,
I mean, honestly, the dirt sheet. They're using social media.
We were talking about this when we were leaving.
Because Dana White at the UFC 223 prelims or previews or whatever it was called said Brock Lesnar was coming back to the UFC and he would be in like UFC 226 or something like that. So that alone made people think that Brock Lesnar was letting his contract extinguish itself, go back to the UFC, wait his 6 months, because remember, he's got a 6-month suspension still waiting because he's under contract with UFC.
I thought it was longer, though. See,
no, it's 6 months.
He was under listen to me for a second. It was a 2-year suspension, and once he retired, it stopped.
No. 6 months for
it was a 2-year suspension. I promise you it was a 2-year suspension.
I don't know. They said I read everything I've read everywhere says he's got to serve a 6-month suspension for the doping thing against Mark Hunt.
Until I see something official from UFC.
So everyone thought he was going to do a suspension, and then he would be fighting in the UFC again. See what I'm saying? And Dana White saying, "Oh, he's going to be at 226." That made everyone think that he was done, you know? Mm-hmm. Now Roman Reigns, I mean, that basically says Roman Reigns is going to win the title no matter what.
Or is he?
Right, right. And then here comes the wrench, named Vince.
So Cedric Alexander wins the Cruiserweight title on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Hopefully he makes the DVD and makes a little money.
I was really hoping that Ali won.
No, here's another one.
No, I like him. In my eyes, the heel should have the title. Just makes for a better day.
Not all the time.
Oh yeah, always.
So, Undertaker did return, and he squashed Cena. Squashed.
What was that?
Squashed Cena.
Yeah, the Undertaker came out and accepted the challenge at WrestleMania.
I guess you could say it was something like. I was a little disappointed that it wasn't the American Badass, but
yeah, I was too.
Well, and did you know that Kid Rock wasn't there?
Oh, he wasn't at the event? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was at the Hall of Fame ceremony, but he wasn't at WrestleMania.
I wonder why.
I read an article. He's got some cruise thing that he's doing, kind of like what Y2J's doing, and he was preparing for that. Man, you just got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's still got other business.
I don't care. You make time, bro. You make time. And
then
he
did. He made time for the Hall of Fame.
Anyways, Ronda Rousey Surprised a lot of people.
Looks like Chunk.
Yeah,
Oh.
surprised a lot of people. I don't see it. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, she did.
I seen the picture.
I
I think it's baloney.
Yeah.
Whatever you say. Blah, 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 schmack. Moving on.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey she did a decent job.
She did way better than I thought she was going to do.
Definitely.
I give her credit. She was great.
I really thought, I wasn't sold. I didn't think that she was going to be all that in a box of chips right away. And it did help that she was in a tag team title. But, I mean, she did a great job. What?
Tag team match.
Tag team match, whatever. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yes, of course, Double J is great. Slap nuts. Everybody knows that.
Nia wins the title. She takes the women's title, and about time.
Yeah.
Now here's the problem.
Right. Who's
now
gonna
she
beat her?
has the belt. Who beats her?
Right.
There's no way nobody in the women's division currently on Raw, unless it's maybe Charlotte comes over, can legitimately, maybe Tamina.
They're going to make Asuka beat her.
Maybe Tamina, but legitimately.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't understand. Why they're not using Tamina Snuka.
She was hurt. I know that. But I don't know about, because she was doing her thing there where it was her and Lana for a minute. And then she got hurt.
Yeah.
So that kind of like fizzled.
And Lana was horrible.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just telling you. Okay. All right. So Raw. Lots of action on Raw. What about her pinning herself? Ha 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 ha. So no way Jose made his main roster debut on Monday's edition of Raw, defeating John Skyler.
I saw him. He was at WrestleMania. Who? No Way Jose.
Oh.
He was in the crowd. You could see him when Braun Strowman was circling the arena.
Yeah.
He was in like the back row of seats.
Right.
Yep.
So and then it didn't disappoint. Ember Moon dropped her title to Baszler during NXT TakeOver, and then Ember Moon made her Raw debut.
Well, of course. I thought that she would have been I thought she was going to be in the Battle Royal.
Oh.
But, going to Raw is just as good, right?
Yeah, and she teamed up with the champ, Nia Jax, and took on Alexa Bliss and Mickie James.
She's amazing. Ember Moon is awesome.
I'm not a huge fan, but, I mean, she could grow on me.
Her finisher, the Eclipse, is pretty sweet.
Right. And then, we got some NXT call-ups to the main roster. Excuse me.
Which one was your favorite?
For Raw? Ooh. I'll get back to you. Let me... Awkward silence. We had a couple call-ups, but then Jeff Hardy's back.
I know it.
Jeff Hardy comes back. He made his return. He joined Finn Balor and Seth Rollins to take on The Miz and The Miz entourage. Did you see the little interaction in the back with Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, and Bray Wyatt?
Brother Nero.
Brother Nero, I knew you would return.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked Seth Rollins and Finn Balor's reaction way more than I enjoyed the interaction. You all right?
So he made his return. Then, some not so good news. They finally, I don't say finally, but it's now official.
Right.
Paige announced her in-ring retirement on Raw.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Thank
you, Sasha Botch.
Yeah, right. See that they need to fire her.
Punk.
Go hang out with Snoop.
And then Bobby Lashley returned.
Wait. Bobby Trashley.
Anyways, Bobby
That's
Lashley
how you pronounce that.
Returned and attacked Elias, so it'll be interesting to see where this one goes. The Authors of Pain made their debut on the main roster as they defeated Rhino and Heath Slater. And then another one comes back from being injured.
Who?
Your boy,
Who?
Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
And he confronted Roman Reigns.
You see that, right? The Authors of Pain were brought up to Raw the same night that Samoa Joe comes back. I'm telling you, Vince watches our show.
Okay. And then So he's back, and I believe he's well needed for the storyline. They need a bad guy like him.
Oh yeah. Oh,
they need a
Samoa
bad
Joe
guy
is
like him.
amazing. I love
It's
Samoa
one
Joe.
thing to be a guy that can talk like Miz,
Right.
but you talk and back it
Yeah,
up.
you got to be able to.
And-
Yeah,
and
you got to be
Samoa
able
Joe's
to
that
work.
guy.
You got to be able to work.
Definitely.
The Miz is good.
Definitely.
I won't take anything away from the Miz.
Yeah.
In ring, Miz is good, but he's boring. He's instead of John Cena 5 moves of doom, the Miz is like 7 moves of doom, or
Okay.
maybe 8. You know what I mean? Some on some nights he'll have 8, but
Right.
Samoa Joe has like 45.
So, SmackDown, we talked about it. Paige on Raw announced her retirement, and then Shane McMahon comes out, says Daniel Bryan needs. I can't read it. Well, I mean, if you were here, you could read it.
There you go.
He just needs to stand up,
I need a bigger shirt.
right? Oh, do you? He needs a bigger shirt, he says. What do we got here? What size is that, Chunk?
That's a 2X.
2X.
2X. Who we know wears a 2X?
I don't know, man. Who wears the 2X out there?
Anybody out there?
Besides me, of course.
2?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
a 2?
This is a
wow.
2X, yeah.
Wow.
I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. All right.
Yeah.
So Paige is now announced as the I'm a 3XL, he says.
Oh, 1X missing.
Oh, well, you know what? There you go. Anyways, hey, how am I supposed to know?
You guys are family.
Nah, well, you know, it is what it is. Paige is now the GM of SmackDown. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to play out.
I like this.
Well, it could go both ways, you know. It could go bad or it can go good.
I think hopefully it goes both. Because Paige was a crazy chick, right? So maybe this GM has like
Hey, baby.
multiple personalities.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That could work.
I suppose.
And that is 100% true, Mr. DRC.
One of 2 big things that happened is that Peyton Royce and Billie Kay made their main roster debut.
That's my favorite call-up.
What are they? Iconic.
Iconic,
Yeah.
yes. The iconic duo.
They gave Charlotte a pretty good beating, which
I know it was great, wasn't it?
which resulted in Carmella cashing in the briefcase and becoming the new SmackDown Women's Champion. What do you think about that?
I think you sound like Alan Alda.
I'm doing it on purpose.
What's
'cause
with all the pillow talk over here?
I'm doing it because he's making comments about it over there.
Yeah, I saw.
So that
Yeah, Carmella is
just
the
like
new
it-
women's champ.
just
That's
like that,
the greatest
bam!
thing in the world.
Like 1 minute I look away to do something, and I look back and she's champ. I'm like,
I know it was amazing, wasn't it?
whoa, my goodness!
Wait. Answer this question honestly. Did you cry?
no,
Don't lie.
no, I didn't.
All right.
Nope.
I still don't believe you.
Okay. And then AJ and Daniel Bryan faced off in the main event, and it ended up in a no contest. Shinsuke interfered. I gotta ask you, Chunk. Earlier you were kind of like, oh, it could be this great thing, and I was like, he said it's amazing, right? So now that he's turning
Yes.
heel, are you gonna be like, oh,
No,
I like strong style now?
No, I won't ever say that. Strong style is garbage wrestling. But it can look good if the right person does it. Shinsuke Nakamura isn't the right person.
Oh, get out of here. Anyways,
Not a
so
fan.
get your legit questions ready. Cody cried when the Undertaker lost his streak for a week. No, I did not.
I did.
You can ask Mr.
I did.
Weir. When I came in, I was like, yeah!
There is no. I hate you. No, like literally, legit.
I was like, yeah! Woo! Everybody was mad because it was Brock Lesnar, and I was like, all right, man.
I can't believe you said that.
You know, you're way over there now.
Yeah.
Look at you.
You stay over there on
right.
your side of the...
Segregation.
I did. I cried. I'm not even going to lie.
I didn't.
When
Nope.
The Undertaker lost, I cried.
No, I was all happy.
Well,
with it.
first there was like shock, you know, and I'm like, it was just shock. Everybody's seen the picture of the guy in the audience with his
He's
eyes
the
this
hugest
big.
mark for
Yeah,
the
Mark
Undertaker.
Calloway.
Yeah, well, you're a huge mark when it comes to the
No.
Undertaker.
When it comes to the Undertaker, I'm a Joey, not a Mark.
Anyways,
You won't disclose it this week. Next week?
baloney. He can't hold it in by the end of the show. He'll be telling us.
We got like 7 minutes left or something.
We got more than 7 minutes because we got legit wrestling questions.
That's the only thing we got left.
Yeah, well, you never know. You know how he likes to do it. He'll come up he'll come up with some off the wall thing. What do you think is Macho Man's his favorite shampoo or something? You know what I'm saying? Something oddball. So when we come back,
VO5.
legit wrestling questions.
VO5.
And we're back. And we're back. So here we go. Legit wrestling questions. Chunk's mad. He's over there now. You can see the belt. You can see the belt though. That's cool.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
You should move over there even further then.
Well, I can't do that. Oh, actually, I probably could, like 3 more foot.
Yeah, dude. That's why I say I think we're gonna bring back the old table. We went out and we got smaller tables a while back. I think we're gonna bring back the bigger table.
I don't think we're allowed to answer that, Mr. Beals.
Who wear ding a dong? What? All right.
Yeah, I don't think we're legally allowed to answer that question.
Second place, best giant wrestler. Andre being first, of course.
I don't agree with that statement.
You don't what?
Andre the Giant is not the best big man. No.
You're fired.
I don't care if you fire me or not.
Oh, you're fired. You are
Yoko-
definitely fired now.
Yokozuna is the greatest
Oh,
giant
get
wrestler
out. Oh, my
ever.
God. Where in the... Did you just, like, pull this out of your ass? Yeah, see? My God, you troll, you. My God. Oh, you about made me want to just shoot you.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, it can't be Big John Studd.
No, he was horrible.
Well, and Big John Studd,
I mean, Kevin Nash is better than Stud.
true.
I just said that and he slipped to MCL.
Definitely, it has to be the Big Show. There's only those Big Show's the only big guy that's been around as long as he has, besides Andre the Giant.
Who? The Big Show?
Yeah.
So wait.
Oh,
What constitutes a giant wrestler? The Undertaker? Because if that's true, then I don't agree with Andre being the best, because I've never heard of Andre jumping out of a ring onto anybody. I've never heard of Andre the Giant.
7'4".
Never heard of
Over 500 pounds.
I don't care.
Okay. Well,
Agility.
don't care.
Agility.
Don't care. Moving
Agility.
on. Whatever.
Agility.
Whatever, dude. The only reason
Agile.
why Andre couldn't go on is because he was sick.
Yeah, I know that.
So then shut the
I
hell
know
up.
that. Well,
Hey.
and he was pretty old by the end of his.
No, he wasn't. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't make it. He made it. He
He was
died.
in his like 50s
No, he wasn't.
when he retired. Yeah.
No, buddy. Whoa. You need to watch the Andre the Giant special on HBO, sir. Then you might know what you're talking about. Anyways. Any more legit wrestling questions?
Taylor, you might want to learn someone else's super kick. I mean, I ain't saying. I'm just saying.
Cody likes the Yeti.
Botch of the week goes
Yeah, see,
to
he died
Zack.
at 46.
Botch of the week goes to Zack Sabre Jr. for his Spanish fly off the apron where he almost broke his own neck.
Are you sure you're not talking about Will Ospreay?
Or yeah, I'm sorry, that's who it is. Sorry.
Yeah, see, now you really
Oh,
know he doesn't
quiet
know what he's
down.
talking about. I'm going to hit you. All right, so I think we're getting towards the end of the...
That would be way better.
I-
It'd have more effect.
Make sure you guys, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching now, you probably have already done that, but if you're catching us later on, please like and subscribe. Head on over to our Facebook page, like our Facebook page, join the group, talk, interact, comment on our posts, do all that good stuff. Make sure, Chunk and I will both be at the In Your Face taping tomorrow at the Slam Jam for BWCW. We're always right there front and center. Make sure you come over, shake our hand, say hello, whatever. We will be there, and we're going to have a great time because every time we go to the BWCW shows, we have an awesome
Amazing
time.
time.
That's right. Make sure you go down, you scroll down below into the description of the video, and you're going to find a couple links down there. We talked about if you want to buy a T-shirt, you want to buy a Rasslin Rage T-shirt, and God forbid that you're this guy's fan and you like him. I don't know how you can do that. Anyways, you can get one of those stupid T-shirts.
This guy.
You can get one of those T-shirts. They
You're like a third grader.
They
You're
go
a
on there.
third grade girl picking on the boy that he
Oh
likes.
Lord. Anyways, you go there. You can go on the website there, and you can get any size you want, 3XL. If you're a lady, you can get the lady sizes too, I believe. And they ship right to your house, which is awesome. There's also a nice one more for the good guys. That's right. We got a link down there for Fight TV. We make a small commission. We talked about that. And then, again, there's high spots down there. You want to buy some wrestling boots. You want to buy anything you
Buy
want.
some wrestling
You-
boots.
something to do with wrestling. You need a turnbuckle.
Turnbuckle, yeah.
You need anything you need.
Some ring ropes.
Ring ropes, pictures. I don't know. Maybe you need something wrestling-wise, right? But there's all kinds of stuff down there. Ladies in 3XL. That's your kind of girl right there, Andrew. Hook it up. Whoop, whoop. So... Chunk is crazy. He's something. I don't know.
I am very crazy.
Yeah, well, he is from Port Huron. Anyways,
That just means I'm poor.
no.
Thanks for pointing that out.
You're the
again.
money man.
Thanks
Everybody
for
knows
pointing that out
that.
again.
200 wrestling figures. It wasn't 200 wrestling figures.
No, it was 30 wrestlers.
30 wrestling figures, $200. Right.
That ain't bad.
For you.
Do the math.
Yeah, for you.
I mean,
It says Marysville, yeah,
What-
but I didn't go
what's
out. I didn't go out and buy
60?
$200
Wait,
worth of
wait.
wrestling figures.
wait, how much was that one right there?
For the wrestling figures,
Yeah.
$25.
And how much was that one?
For what?
That one up there with the two guys in it.
$80 total with the
Okay,
signatures.
and that one over there?
This one,
Yep.
$20.
So right now, just those three things alone, we're at like $160.
I suppose.
So you got 4, 6, 7 action figures for $40 less than I got 30.
You don't know how to do math, do you?
Yeah, you said 60 and I'm sorry, 165. Is that better?
Well, they were not.
Because
None of your stuff's autographed either, so shut up.
Yeah,
Hey.
that didn't include the autograph. That didn't include the autograph.
No. Well, no.
That
That
did,
one
though.
did.
So
That one
Still.
did. That's $20 without the autograph.
still, you got 7 action figures, $35 less.
Oh, that sounds like an amazing idea, actually. And you can't sit down. You can't sit in a chair. That is.
Yeah,
so,
no, I gotta be standing up. They gotta hit me in the face.
Here we go. What about
That's
a
not
live
fair.
midget super kick contest? The first one to hit Chunk with a super kick wins.
That's
I'm
not
all
fair.
about
I'm
that.
like Andre the Giant.
You got to get Skinny Timmy.
Skinny Timmy. No, he's tall.
But he's still classified as a midget. He's Skinny Timmy.
How long are his legs?
I don't know. I don't care.
They have to have. No, we have to come up with some different rules here.
We'll
Wait a minute.
be on a phone book. We were actually talking about that before the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to build myself a little prop.
That's hilarious.
Here.
I'll pay $1 extra.
$1 extra? I'm worth way more than $1.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
No, not really.
All right, guys. Well, I want to say thank you so much for joining us this week. We'll be back again next week. And before.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Taylor.
Before what's that?
Go get your Rasslin Rage T-shirts, and if you do, we'll take a picture and post it on the page.
Yes. Sweet. What was I saying now? Dang it! You made me lose my train of thought. Darn it. Anyways, check. Oh yeah, interview. Now I remember. We got an interview coming up that we're gonna be doing tomorrow. And what does it say?
I can't say.
Another topic. Sweet. So
I don't know if that one's gonna go over well.
Oh well.
We might have to put that on the later shows, after hours.
So we will be interviewing none other than MM3. Okay, third generation wrestler. Family. His grandfather is Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe, and then his daddy is DBA.
I heard Taylor and Red Wing Fan 19 love Malcolm Monroe III.
I don't know about now after the
that's
after the aftermath. Well, who told you that?
Well, MM3.
Oh. Leo Rush is coming in. Well, he's coming to your show, and we're interviewing him there. All right. Anyways, guys, thanks again for joining us. We'll see you again next week, right back here on YouTube, 8 o'clock Friday night. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Wow, really?